Why underground training exists and how to set yourself up for success. Welcome to Australian Mining for New Starters, and in today's video I'm going to have a bit of a chat to you about how the sponsors company was formed and why the training exists and how it all works. So if we jump over to the sponsors homepage and have a look. Now, one of the reasons that underground training got set up was because just after I first started, they actually changed the law over here in WA to say that all the mine owners were directly responsible for everybody on site, and that they had to be able to prove that they've trained and kept everybody safe. So that meant on-site ticketing and on-site procedures, and it forced all the employers into a situation where they had to hire first and then train. And that's why there's no TAFE courses for hardrock underground or anything like that. We're the actual only training course in the country that actually teaches you what you need to know for hardrock underground. The only other way to learn it is through an employer, so going in green. Now, the problem with that system, unfortunately, is that when you go in green, so you don't know anything on day one, it becomes that sink or swim system that, like anything else, where they hire first and then train, and they turn over a significant amount of people. And when you're a supervisor over here in WA, it's a statutory position. So even though they're flooding your crew with inexperienced people that don't really know which way's up, if anybody gets hurt, you are legally responsible and you're the one standing in front of the magistrate explaining yourself. So the whole idea behind the training, it used to be a 3-day sit-down course, and it was designed to teach you everything that we wanted as supervisors and you started to know before they came underground on one of our crews. And that meant it teaches you the mine, how the mine works from top to bottom, and then it goes into the exact details of the nipper, truck, offsider and service crew role. So they've broken it up into 4 online courses. You can do it a couple of different ways. The DIY is very popular. All the instructions on how to redo your resume and interview prep and all that sort of stuff is in the back of the Australian Mining Seminar. Each course takes roughly 8 hours to do. It gives you a certificate at the end of each course. And what the employers are looking for is they're looking for somebody that's studied and that can have a conversation about how their mine works. So like I said, the solution that we came up with was to do some training first and then the employment, and then get plugged into the system, and you'll be onboarded doing their training, so you'll have to do everything again, but it all becomes revision. And so what that means is that when you get to site, instead of being hit by a wall of information like every new starter is, at the same time they're trying to teach you how to drive the truck or nipper or offside or whatever you're doing on site, you've freed up just to learn how to do your specific task, because you already know what's going on around you. You're not learning everything else like everybody else is, and that just puts you a long way ahead. The other thing it does is it allows you to talk to the employer in the interview from a position of knowing how their mine works, and that creates a lot of confidence to hire you on the employer's behalf. So when you can sit down and actually have a conversation about what the nipper does or what you're going to have to do as a truck driver, then you've really genuinely got something to offer the employers. Now at the moment we're doing a snatch-it season special, because Christmas time snatch-it season, if in the hard rock underground mining industry around the country, and this year is going to be no different. There's going to be lots of jobs come up, so we're doing $150 off our Workready package, and with the Workready package you get somebody like myself to give you a hand to try and get into the industry. And all you do is click through and you just put the coupon code in here and it just applies it. And the reason I'm doing this is because I've been told we've got new payment method. So we've got a few different payment methods now. So there's 4 different payment methods that you can use. Klarna is the latest one, and that's buy in 4. You can use Zip, PayPal if you qualify for the pay in 4, or it's just a straight credit card if you want to use Stripe. But anyway, you can break those, break the payments up if you want to. Like I said, if you want to try and get in this Christmas and take advantage of snatch-it season and you want some help, make sure you use the coupon Christmas code to get the money off the Workready. Doesn't come off the DIY, unfortunately. They're only taking it off the Workready this year. But yeah, that's a good opportunity for people to get in. But like I said, I just wanted to do a video about why underground training exists. It exists because of the high turnover of new starters within the industry with hard rock underground. And the reason that it works is because when people study, they know what they're getting themselves into, and so there's no surprises to blindside them. Now, if you want more information about it or would like to talk to somebody about it, you can leave your details in the contact form on the website, or you can get in touch with us through the YouTube channel. So I hope you found that information helpful, and this is the reason why underground training was set up, was to fill a void. And the good thing is that when people do get jobs after they've done the training, the failure rate goes down to less than 10%, and that's a significant reduction. And it just shows you that if you know what you're getting yourself into, you're setting yourself up for success. And that's the whole point of underground training, is to help people succeed in the hard rock underground mining industry. So like I said, I hope that you found that information helpful, and if you could share this information around and like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.